Hello there internet, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Spelunky. So today we'll be doing ordinary runs, and or rather, we're trying to make something happen here, but rather than... So it's ordinary in the sense that it's not a daily challenge, that's what I'm trying to get at. And I think what I'll try to do in this episode, inspired by Pensky, is to try to get the golden key to the temple. That's something that should be doable, I feel. And if we, on the way, manage to find either a Black Knight, find some of the characters that we haven't unlocked, or find a Yeti King, that's just icing on the cake. But that's not going to be the main thing that we're going to be concerned about. So this means that my old strategies will probably not be as useful here. It will not be as useful to kill shopkeepers. It will not be that useful to get all the gold that we can. I guess getting us gold is kind of useful because we can use that to buy stuff now that I've already said that we're not killing shopkeepers. And of course in the next floor we're gonna see a jetpack and I'll just immediately regret it and kill the shopkeeper. But for now, we will be playing this plain old safe kind of Spelunky style. I don't think I can make this jump. I could actually. Alright, so this shopkeeper is not even worth killing on a like an ordinary run unless that package would contain something amazing, which you never really know. It tends to just contain spectacles or parachute and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna be bothering with him. Maybe on a later floor there's gonna be another shopkeeper who has some better stuff. I guess I should have gone down the snake pit. Could I though? Was it not maybe closed off from the top? It was. So Monty's in there, there's a crate in there, there's two crates in there, wow. But you know what? I'm not gonna bother. If there's no key, then there's nothing for me. So the main difficulty that's presented in this run is going to remember the key and to avoid just opening the chest. The chest is here, which is good because that means I can just ignore it completely. There's this scorpion though. So let's just get rid of him. And we get some paste. I could see that becoming useful. So let's just get that. That was actually very close to me angering the spider, which would have been less than optimal. Again, let's just get this guy out of the way. There's a vault. And there's the key. So we want to go down here, that's for sure. And more bombs. Bombs could become very useful now that I'm not killing shopkeepers to get bombs. And you know, I mean, we could even beat the game, even though we're not taking the Ujadai, because you don't really need the Ujadai to beat the game. It just makes it a whole lot easier. The main thing it's useful for is finding the black market, but I mean, you don't really need it to do so. We've seen several occasions where you can actually just see where the black market is. It's of course not always the case. Let's see. I suppose compass could be useful. So why don't we just get that? All the rest is stuff that you need to carry, so I couldn't really use that for anything anyway. Oh, this is just great. In the sense that it's not great at all, it's actually completely shitty. Alright, so where did I drop the key? Where did I drop the key? Oh, there it is. And... it's nice for a change not having to worry about shopkeepers, actually. This is a little unfortunate, so let's just use a bomb. Get some gold that I can't really use for anything. Get some more gold that I can't really use for anything. I guess I could still take a look out for altars and stuff like that. Let's grab one thing at a time here. It's probably the worst thing that I have to carry so many things around. There's actually another shop. Isn't that like... yeah, the third shop in a row. I think that's a possibly a record. It doesn't happen very often, that's for sure. Alright, so bombs definitely. Mystery box is probably not worth it. Alright, so on we go. So far so good. We're already at the jungle. If I beat this my first try, I would be extremely happy. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Should also be careful about throwing around the... That's a 4th shove in a row, wow! Throwing around the key like this. So spike shoes could be useful, and maybe a few more ropes could be useful as well. I was afraid that was gonna anger the shopkeepers, but that turned out not to be the case. So spike shoes and a few more ropes. Pitcher or Smith, I don't really see becoming useful. It's weird having to manage your gold like this. Feels completely strange to me. And again, we want to look out for the black market, which I just realized now, so I might have already missed it. But I don't think so. If I manage to actually miss it, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. Oh, that was stupid. Saw that coming miles away. Oh, that was even more stupid. I saw that coming like 2 meters away. And yes, I tend to change my system of metrics as often as I can. How do we do this? Like this? I was afraid that the plant could actually eat the key, but thankfully that's not the case. That would just be unfair. This is shitty. It's not too bad actually. So this is shitty though. What the hell? Is that gonna work? What? 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 Okay, so that's the first time I've ever encountered that. That's a glitch. Weird. I wonder if that's gonna count. If we actually got much on this one. Let's see. It didn't count. That's so unfair. If I die because of that, I'm gonna write Derek Yu a personal letter of complaint saying, what the hell? How did I not hit that frog? There we go. Okay, and should watch out for black markets. There's none right here. I guess we just might as well get the gold in case we actually do end up going to a black market, or if we find another shop later. Could be useful. Let's get that trade. Ah, more bombs. That's good. There's an altar here, which I might want to use if it turns out the Monty is an easy get. Let's see. I feel like I have spring shoes, but that's not the case. I'm also not sure why I would feel that, but I do anyway. Alright, so Monty's right there. And where was the altar? Up here. So that's gonna cost me 2 bombs. And a rope. Why not? Ah, maybe I could do it with 1 bomb actually. Oh wait, sorry, 2 bombs and 0 ropes. So we've also got plenty of time because we don't have to worry about dealing with shopkeepers and stuff like that, which is generally what takes time for me. Okay, so we get the pitcher smith that I didn't buy before. So now I sort of feel sad that I didn't buy it, because if I had bought it, I would have gotten something else from this altar. Possibly something better. I feel like that's probably a logical fallacy right there, but maybe not. Alright, so far so good. This was 2. So we're halfway there in terms of the sheer number of levels. And yeah, that's not bad at all. Should again... Oh, here it is. The moment I say it. Nice. So, I mean, again, the reason you can see that so easily is because of the fact that it has these bright leaves. This is useless. Which makes it really stand out. So hopefully it's not one of these suicidal shop or black markets where the shopkeepers get angered immediately. So reasons why it's good to go to the black market is that, well, first of all, it's a fairly easy level. And also, we get to buy stuff. More... God damn it. That's gonna anger him, isn't it? No? It's not? Whew. I thought for sure that was gonna anger the shopkeepers. If we had some more gold, we could actually buy the Ankh, which could be beneficial. Right now, I would like a cape or a jetpack. That's probably the most beneficial thing I could get. Are there any such? No, there's not. Just murder this guy. And I mean, it's not gonna be possible at all to get enough gold to get the Ankh. So I think what we wanna do... Bombs aren't even that useful either, because we're going to the... to the ice caves. So ropes could be useful, and climbing gloves might be useful as well. So... let's get the ropes, and let's get as many bombs as we can, and then just move on. So this is not gonna be a high-scoring run. At all. And there's more climbing gloves. Okay, so that's pretty useless. Let's get rid of that. And try not to get killed due to the fact that we now have climbing gloves. So one reason I think climbing gloves could be useful is in case we get the possibility to just descend using the side walls. Which I could imagine happening. So okay, so this we need to take extremely slow. It's a good thing that we have the compass as well. So that's 3-1 done. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do if I just beat this on my first try. I mean, it's gonna look like I just edited these videos to make it look like I did it in the first try, isn't it? I guess it's not maybe that difficult a challenge. That could have actually killed me. Gold at this point is pretty useless. We're probably not gonna see more shops anyway. So as always, I should ask myself the question, am I going to go to the mothership? And I think you can probably all guess what the answer to that is gonna be. Let's just get out here. That's 3... 2 done. 2 more levels. Didn't even take all that long either. No Yeti Kings though. And no Black Knights. I could go for those crates, but at this point I sort of doubt that it's gonna be useful anyway. So as you can see, the platforms around here are actually pretty useful for getting down quickly. Alright, there's the mothership, which by the way we're not going to. Should really watch out here. There's a vault, which by the way we're not going to ghost. I guess I kind of went down from the wrong direction here, or wrong side. That parachute could be extremely useful. Get that guy out of the way. I want to take it slow here, because there is absolutely no reason not to. It's not like this is a speedrun, although it almost feels like one. I've never actually done speedrunning in Spelunky, so maybe at some point that's what I should do. Is this it? Is this it? Yeah, it must be. Wow, that was surprisingly doable. Hello, Tunnel Man. I was digging a shortcut, but I reached a locked door. That key you're holding looks like it might fit. Can I have it? I could bring this key to Olmec, but I feel like Olmec probably won't appreciate it as much as the Tunnel Man will. Alright, let's go to the temple. This is actually pretty good because this As I've talked about before, I still need to unlock some characters that only appear in the temple. So this will probably make it a lot easier for me to do that. I also still need a character from the City of Gold, where this will not help me at all. That mummy is a little bit scary. Optimally now I would get a weapon of sorts. This is scary. Should take it really slowly here. This is definitely worth the bomb. Get a weapon in way of a single arrow and some more bombs. All right, so that crocodile man there is gone. So let's just get out. I'm probably, if I beat the game now, it's gonna be my best time, which would also be nice. I think my current best time is pretty shit, so... Actually, we didn't see Anubis on the previous floor, did we? Alright, this is not good. I want to get around this mummy somehow. There's the entrance to the City of Gold, which is what had me thinking about the... about Anubis. Alright, so we can use this, then this should be safe, more or less, anyway. Now we don't have a weapon though. And in particular we don't have anything to throw, but let's just use this. Should do the job. And now we get another weapon. I hesitate to call this a weapon actually, because that arrow is not really all that useful. So this was 4-2, right? Yeah, we saw the entrance to the City of Gold, which is always in 4-2. Ugh! Come all the way over here, please. Yes. That's gonna do it. And of course there's two of them. Climbing gloves is really screwing with the camera here. I might be able to rush this level a little bit by just using a couple of bombs. And this is 4-3, so it's probably even the best idea to do so. Yeah, otherwise I have to pass a number of thwomps and other dangerous stuff. We have another altar. So I guess we could get a very late Kapala. Not really sure what use that would be though. Alright, so that was weird. And yes, I do see that thwomp, but I'm not too concerned about it. Let's just get out. And yes, I was scared for a second there. That ticket trap could have been my death. Alright, this is Olmec. Well, wow. Wonder what my time is right now. It's probably around 17 minutes, judging from the length of the video. I didn't really check at the exits time there. You die, please. And now climbing gloves might turn out to be pretty useful. I need to use more bombs here than I would like to. Not a lot though. Alright, Olmec, you get over here. And then you please attack me. There you go. And out we go. So this is, yeah, that was surprisingly easy. I might have been really lucky with my seed here. I'm not sure though. So let's see what our time is at. It's definitely a new high score, I would imagine. Is the idol always black when it comes out of the volcano? I noticed that on one of my previous daily challenges as well. I'm not sure. So is this gonna be a high score? This is probably actually gonna ruin my average a little bit. No, it's not, because I get that extra 50,000. So less than 17 minutes. That's decent. I mean, there's an achievement for doing it less than 8 minutes, which I'll get eventually. Hopefully, anyway. But for now, I think that was actually a... how do I watch that? I think that was a record. Let me just watch to make sure. Yeah, 16 minutes, 50 seconds. So, yeah. Good times, good times. that was my gold key run. Nothing more to say about that, I think. So for now, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.